Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
And we're live.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I'll start off. I'm Rob. If you're new here, if you didn't know already who I am, well, thank you for watching.
I'm Mel. I'm House of Nix Media right now. But most importantly, we got two guests tonight. And if you've known me from the podcast, you've known them from like episode 3 or 4 on the podcast. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
No problem.
We got statues tonight, by the way. Y'all introduce yourself. Give us a little bit where you from and
Well, we come from Minneapolis, Minnesota, born and raised here. We've been here our entire lives and still here, still kicking it.
I'm Jay, by the way.
I'm Mike.
We've been doing this now for, is it 5 years? 4 years?
We've been doing statues consistently since about 2000. Statues was an idea that we had back in high school.
2000?
No, my bad. 2020. So statues has been a thing consistently since 2020. Me and Jay have had the statues idea back when we were in high school, but life shit happened. We never got around to doing it. And during COVID, when everything was shut down, you couldn't go anywhere. Jay linked up with me. I'm like, let's start this statue stuff because we talked about it. Let's do it. And ever since then, we've been consistent with it.
And what a ride it has been since I've talked to you guys. Like, I mean, they had features like Bizarre. Now they're working on some new music. All right, Robert, I'm gonna let you take a leap with these guys because I've talked to them before. It's gonna get interesting.
All right, so I'll hit you with a hard one first off the bat. I ask this every episode. What do you want to leave as your legacy as a person?
As far as leaving a legacy for me, I got 2 kids. I got an 8-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. My daughter knows that I do music. My son, he kind of recognizes it. Like when I play my music in the car, he's like, "That's you, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah, buddy, that's me." As far as like leaving a legacy as a person, I want to be known as a person who cared for not only for the people around them, but the family. And as far as leaving a legacy with music goes, I want my kids to hear my music. And when I'm long and gone, they still have something to listen to. They still have stories that we have told. We've made very personal songs regarding things happening in our life. Some of that stuff my kids don't even know about. And that's stuff that I want my kids to listen to down the road when I'm long and gone, and they can hear stories that Dad told.
And for me, I really just want to inspire. I want people to see that, oh, wow, these guys can do it. These guys can take all this pain and all this passion and all the good things and all the bad things and make it through, survive, and not just survive, but thrive and find a way to turn all that into something creative and positive.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
And you guys are pretty like positive and pretty good people. Like we all follow each other on Facebook, so we see our day to day. We see our, and I've always been rooting for you guys since I met you guys. I can't wait. I have to talk about the music because I got a sneak peek and y'all are in for a surprise because the sound is different. What made you guys want to flip it?
With each album that Jay and I do, we have a not only just the theme, but as far as what the concept of the album is and what we want to talk about, but we always try to go for a sound. The first album was a darker, or Set in Stone album was darker. Valley Days, we tried to gear more towards more like a 90s, early 2000s sound. Scorched Earth was us messing around with more of like a modern type of style of hip hop. But this album, we're kind of stepping outside of our comfort zone a little bit with messing with different sounds and different mixing other genres with hip hop, which is something we haven't done a whole lot before. I mean, we've touched on it on previous albums, but this is the first album where we're really like flexing and bending the sound of hip hop with other things. And we're over, I would say we're probably about halfway, just over halfway done with the album.
Yeah.
We still got a couple more songs that we're working on, and more stuff that we're looking at. So this will be not only a very interesting album, but probably so far one of my favorites.
I'd say it's also a bit of a natural progression, like because every album we do try to experiment and expand that horizon a little bit further. It's almost like we noticed ourselves starting to go in a certain direction in Scorched Earth, and instead of trying to resist that, it's more like, what if we just leaned into that?
Right. And we don't always like going back to the well too much with sounds. We don't want to create, new tracks that already sound like shit we already have. And the good talent that Jay and I have is that we're able to be like water. We can test our skills with mixing hip hop with other things. And so far with this project, I think it's came out pretty good.
Yeah.
And the song that I sent you, Melanie, is actually so far probably my favorite song from the project.
I started listening to
Mix,
it,
by
and I
the
was
way.
like, all right, let's go. And I was like, who's this? Hold on a second. I was not ready for this. Like,
Yes.
Talking about a nightmare.
Yeah.
Mix.
That song came
Whoa.
out the way we wanted to, but goddamn was it a nightmare to mix and engineer, man.
Whew.
But we got it done.
bet.
So let's go back to, let's go to your roots, like your top 5 artists that brought you to where you are today.
I think Jay and I, we our top 5s are different, but
Might be
also
a little overlap.
they overlap. But there's a lot of artists where me and him are very parallel that we're influenced by. But I'll let you go on that one first.
My earliest influence is probably Tupac off the bat. And then Dr. Dre, Eminem, those were like my big 3 hip hop influences. But I also have like a bit of a pop and rock influence from artists like Michael Jackson. So I take influence from a lot of different areas.
Prince is a big one for me. Growing up, Jay remembers this too. When I was in middle school and high school, I was a big Insane Clown Posse fan, right? I used to wear the Hatchet Man shirts, and I had the chain and shit. I still listen to ICP to this. I like their older stuff more. ICP was a big one. Tech 9 back then, it still is a very big one. I was really deep into like 3 6 Mafia, Lil White, those guys. And yeah, and I still am too. And I still listen to it. There's a lot of rock bands too. I've been a big fan of like Slipknot, Rammstein, and Primus is a big one for me. So.
So is there a song that you want to sample that people wouldn't expect you wanting to sample it?
Actually, if there's anybody listening that has been following us for a while, I think the song that I sent Melanie would be a complete 180 to what people are used to.
It's definitely nothing like like I've heard from you guys before. That's why I said this one's a shocker. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to hear the evolution, because that's how I see you guys. It's always an evolution. It like you said, it's ever flowing. You guys never stick to one genre, like to one bubble. You try to expand. You try to see what works for you. I mean, I love you guys. I loved you guys from the first song. So, I mean, I'm a fan. What's been up in the last, 2-3 years? You guys you guys been grinding. You guys been doing stuff. You guys gonna do a music video? That's what I want to know.
I think you told us that last time. But like I was just telling Rob too, like like I said, Jay and I we're still limited. It's gotten slightly better as far as when we're able to come to the studio. We have more because we got different gigs now where we have more flex and time. But we still make coming to the studio and creating new music a priority, and it's always been like that. We've always focused more on the sound and craft. But to be honest, we haven't really mentioned much about talked much about a music video. It's been strictly this new album that we've been working on. It's not impossible. It's just not really too high on the priority list right now.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but besides, I find crafting the music together fun. As much as you want to bang your head against the goddamn drywall, it's fun.
I feel like we take so much of a almost like a theatrical approach to crafting our albums that it almost feels like it would be redundant to create a visual on top of that sometimes.
I get what you're saying.
Going back to what Rob asked about a song or just anybody I would sample, it would have to be done in a way that like nobody knows who it is, especially Mike, because I know he wouldn't approve. But I feel like I could pull it off if I really like put my nose to the grindstone. Billie Eilish. I knew he'd say no, but I would find a way to make that work.
I'd have to swipe left on that one.
I'd flip it and darken it. You would never know.
but like which song? Ocean Eyes or
off the top of my head, Xannies.
Okay.
See, I couldn't tell you one Billie Eilish song because that's not my field house.
You just need the instrumentals. He wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, I guess. But I've never really been a big fan of some of the poppy sounding of music. I mean, like stuff from like the 80s and 90s is a little different.
Ooh, we could sample some old 80s pop.
Like I can listen to
Strangers Things.
Like I can listen to like Tears for Fears all fucking day. Yeah.
Well, the pop today doesn't have the same. Well, I mean, everything country. What they consider country today is pop.
Yeah, I don't like.
So.
I respect the grind and the hustle that those guys do, but you can't compare like fucking Morgan Wallen to like Chris Christopherson or even like I got a Johnny Cash t-shirt on.
Yo, let's sample some Bobby Caldwell.
I'm down.
There we go.
I just hope we don't get a strike from when we upload it to DistroKid.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta sample smart. Never even know.
If you could pull a Vanilla Ice, just change one little thing.
Yeah, you could. We can
Under
cover.
That's crazy.
We can cover a Michael Jackson song. I'm gonna cover "Beat It."
I mean,
you could, but
if you could change, if you switch one lyric or a couple lyrics,
I feel like we could do Black and White.
Yes, I'm down, dude. I'm down. And then yeah, so I gotta be in the studio with a straight jacket when I record it though. You're gonna have to hold my lyrics in front of my face.
Say what?
Yep. And then I'll have you take a photo of me fucking sitting sideways like I'm too.
that would work.
so if I take a peek at you guys' playlists right now, what's the one song that'll make me go, really?
For me, it's a specific song from a video game, Persona 5. The main song of the game is called Beneath the Mask, I believe.
Okay.
And ever since I played that game, like maybe 5-8 years ago, it's just been stuck in my head forever. And whenever like I need to do something where I can't be distracted, I look for it.
We're both very musically inclined as far as like stuff we grew up listening to. I've always like in my mom's house growing up, even with both parents. With my old man, it was a lot of like 90s and 2000s hip hop. my mom was a hippie, so a lot of the songs were like Led Zeppelin, Bob Seger, things with Ted Nugent, AC/DC, Kiss. I still listen to a lot of that stuff to this day because my parents kind of embedded that in the DNA. So to be honest, like when we're crafting albums and projects, I try not to listen to a whole lot of hip hop when we make albums because I don't want to be influenced.
Yes.
So I listen to a lot of things outside of hip hop because I don't want to copy what I'm listening to. So when we're making albums, I listen to a lot of things outside of hip hop.
Just pulled up a playlist recently of music from like the late 60s. Draw from a era.
So if you could build your own summer jam, who do you want playing? And of course, you're going to put yourself on the bill.
Man, see if I were to make a summer jam, I want to have it be more than just a hip hop show. I want to bring in all sounds for everybody to listen to. I would love to bring in, well, Tech Nine being one of them. I'd love to bring in Tech. That'd be fun.
Who would headline? That's the first question. I mean, Kendrick has to show up. Like, if we could afford him, right? If we could afford him, I would want Kendrick to show up.
I'm a big E40 fan. I'd like to have E40 there. I like to have like some West Coast people like Too Short.
Like early E40, like One Love.
That or what's the early E40 stuff? Sprinkle Me, man. That's it. Yep. Some 40 water.
I still like the Bay Area. Was that?
Yep.
Tell the people that 40 water is back. Yeah.
But like outside of just having hip hop, I'd like to have like rock and metal bands too. Like Slipknot would be awesome. Rammstein puts on the best fucking live show I've ever
Yes,
seen.
they do.
I like AWOL Nation.
Yeah, man. But Rammstein, like there's not a band that I know of where everybody in the group they do their own pyros. So they got, flamethrower masks. They got sparks coming out of their guitar and shit. And I've been listening to Rammstein for over half my life, and that's probably one of my favorite metal bands. Not because they just put on a great live show, but the lead singer Till Lindemann is one of the best poets I've ever heard in my life. I don't understand German that well, but if you go online and transfer his lyrics into English, they're beautiful. It's absolutely amazing, and he's been like that his entire career.
It's funny. Their second album, I believe it's their second album. A couple songs on there is like a Spanish feel.
Yeah.
Type of music. Like I have everything in storage, but I'm saying their second album is like two or three of the songs is very like it's very Spanish sounding.
Mm-hmm. Their latest album that came out a couple years ago, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorite albums because not only do they have that signature heavy Rammstein sound, but they're mixing like opera with metal and mixing. They have like choir sounds and they have like this sound that I've never heard from any other band. And that's the only band that I've ever heard of that's able to mix industrial metal with
their
genres. Like
their song Azure, one of their latest songs there. That one is like, that's a masterpiece. That's a whole like
their last album from beginning to end, in my opinion, is a straight fucking masterpiece. Musically, it's fantastic. Lyric wise, like I said, Till Lindemann is a great one of the best. But that last album they had was one of my favorites.
It's worth every penny to go see them live.
Yeah,
I had
a buddy who got to go see them a few years ago when they came to US Bank Stadium, and I didn't get a chance to go, but he went there and he said it was by far the best live show he's ever been to. Period.
I got to see them in '98.
I went to see NBA YoungBoy, and I didn't. I'm not a fan of the music. My little brother like listens to that stuff, but like as far as the showmanship goes, that was incredible. That guy could put on a show. I would give him a stage any day.
Like if we're gonna go, I mean, if we're gonna go way back, how about Black Sheep, Onyx?
Ooh. You know what? I love Black Sheep. Onyx. I'm a bigger fan of Onyx, I would say, than I was with Black Sheep. Sticky Fingers is a great artist. Growing up, my old man, it was with my old man, a lot of it was West Coast stuff. So every car that my dad had, he put subs in the back, right? Every car. So if I was in the car with my dad, it was Dre, it was Snoop, it was E40, it was Selly Cell, it was Too Short, it was NWA. You know, and
God,
with my
Master P with my folks.
Yeah. And you can hear my dad's fucking car coming from 4 blocks away. And the Dr. Dre's Chronic 2001, I think my old man burnt a hole in that CD from playing that album so much. I actually got that. I got that album in my car right now. I don't
still see that damn disc in my head right now.
Yep.
Spinning.
Yep.
Now I want to listen to that later.
Right?
For real. I might need to get a new set of speakers if I throw the Chronic album in there.
Explosive.
Yep. That beat is incredible too. If I could still want to Dre's
Man,
beats,
even the instrumental version of that album is a Bible.
You know, that's another thing too. A lot of artists are putting instrumental versions of their albums on streaming services.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, Dre actually has the instrumental version of that album on Spotify, and I listen to that. Atmosphere and Brother Ali, they have instrumental versions from their albums that I listen to.
That on repeat back in high school.
Sometimes when me and Jay are write, like if we don't write to a beat that's specific, sometimes I'll throw on like a Dre beat or something to write to, because sometimes I get in the mood to write and I'm like, fuck, I don't have any music or anything to write to, so I'll write to something, you know, to that beat, but we'll find something later
that works. Yeah,
that fits it and that matches it, and we go from there.
like I love when I come across, what do you call it? When rappers add violin to it, or what do you call it? An upright bass. Like it, I think that's great.
Yeah, with us too, especially with this newer album, because we're incorporating, with this one in particular, we're incorporating some electric guitars. So now with this one, we're incorporating more live instruments like drums, electric guitars. We're making it so the bass doesn't sound so programmed. So we're tweaking this to the point now where everything sounds more natural, more live, which was something we weren't able to do with some of the previous projects because we didn't have the right programming. But now we have a program now that makes engineering and mixing easier. It makes it better. I mean, we used to just be miserable with trying to get the right sound when we're mixing, but now we have it now where it's half the headache, you know.
What programs do you use?
It's
Is it Beat Maker?
No, it's all done within Logic. But
Logic. Okay.
like this production suite from Steven Slate.
Yep. So we use Steven Slate programming, which adds plugins to your stems, to your vocals, so it makes it sound. The tools that you have at your disposal with the Steven Slate is unending, and then like every couple months they add more things onto there, so you have more options, which is probably one of the best investments that we've done with our music so far. On top of getting a new microphone and headphones and other things, but the Steven Slate stuff has probably been the best investment, because we've used it for this album. We used it for the Scorched Earth album. And with the Scorched Earth album, you can hear a big difference in quality from that album versus our previous two, because we were just working with what we had. at the
Yeah.
time. But now that Jay and I have gotten more familiar with how to use Steven Slate and the plugins and with the microphone settings, this new album that we're working on sounds even way better than the Scorched Earth album, quality wise and sound wise.
When are you guys expecting it to be released? Or are you guys going to start releasing some songs and then release the album?
I'm not really set on a particular date. I really want to take the time to craft everything, and when it feels like, all right, we're at a point, this is ready to package, then all right, let's set a date. Let's jump on getting this cover made. Let's look at what songs we want to promote as the lead singles. We're not really trying to jump the gun.
Yeah, we like what Jay said too, we like to have everything, because like hypothetically, if we put 10 songs on the album, we usually have a lot more recorded and made. So what we'll do is we'll make a big bunch of songs. We want to have everything canned and mastered and ready to go before we start talking about release dates, covers. Once we got the songs picked and they're done, we'll figure out covers, and once we've got a cover that we both like and we agree on, then we usually pick a release date. So, but we're over halfway done with this album. I couldn't really tell you a release date, but we're kind of hoping to have everything done and canned, probably
to 9 months.
Probably by the end of the year at the earliest.
Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Rob?
All right, I'm going to ask you Last Supper scenario here. You can bring it's 12 people. One has to be female. Cannot be family members. It could be artists. It could be a cartoon character. It could be. If you need a kiddie table, let me know.
No White and the Seven Dwarfs is 8, so just need 4 more.
Right.
I mean, you could do that.
A thick version of Betty Boop. I'll take that one. Hey, you said cartoon characters. I can go on for days.
My hands went straight rule.
A thick version of Betty Boop.
Okay.
Is this like well, I mean, what are we bringing 12 people for?
Your Last Supper.
Oh, Last Supper.
Man.
Well, I was just kidding on the Betty Boop. I don't feel like she can contribute much besides being half naked. In all realistic, I mean, I don't know if I could list you 12 because I'd have to really think about it. I would bring this dude for sure.
So let's just split. Why don't we just split it? You do 6, you do 6.
Okay.
All right.
Because you're going to be together anyway, so what the hell?
Right. I'd bring this guy because I've known him over half my life, and we giggle endlessly about dumb shit. I would bring my older brother Vaughn, who's been a big staple in my life.
He's so hilarious.
Vaughn's good shit. My brother's good shit. Man. I would bring both of my kids. I'd bring my daughter and my son. My mom, because she's really interesting after a few beers. My mom's good shit, but once she gets a few beers in her, she can be really like a stand-up comedian. She's ruthless. And I mean, I couldn't bring this person now because he's passed, but I would love to bring my old man. I'd love to bring my dad, simply because he molded me as he played a big part in molding me, not only who I am as a person, but most importantly, my music taste. My old man is a big reason why I do the music now, why I have the taste I do, and the big reason of who I am today. I think that's 6.
See, I'm glad you went first because my list was so much less serious. Like, I got Beetlejuice on my list.
You better not say his name 3 times.
And I was going to say Obama, but then I thought, what would be even funnier than that? Jordan Peele as Obama.
Oh, from Key and Peele.
Yep. I need him there doing the voice. Oh, and then we might as well have Michael Keegan there doing the interpreter. Bob Dylan. I want Bob Dylan there. He's still alive and cooking or pushing. Let's get him there. You know, he can tell a story, maybe play a song. That'd be awesome.
Prince would be a dope one.
Yeah. Like, can we time travel?
Prince.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Prince would be a dope one. Not only because Prince, he's from our hometown. He's actually from North Minneapolis, where we grew up. And Prince, still to this day, is one of the biggest music artists ever.
You gotta get him from the right era.
Purple Rain era.
No, the era when his name was simple. So nobody will know what to call him at the table.
What about when around the time Pussy Control was released, which is a fantastic song, by the way. That might also be the reason why my speakers are blown in the backseat of my car.
Probably.
Which now
Probably-
I'm gonna
Probably for other reasons though.
Well, then also for time traveling, let's bring Pac and Biggie.
Let's go.
Mainly because I want to see who can eat more, me or Biggie. And
you know what? DoorDash wasn't around in the 90s, so I think you might have him beat. Big baby.
Man, hold on. What number was that?
I think we're well past 12 now.
I lost count.
Yeah.
We all got Entourage with him too. So
Right, but in all seriousness, though, I think Prince would be a great one because he's so. I don't think there's anybody who knows music more than that dude, and it'd be nice to pick his brain.
my problem is if it's my last dinner and Prince is there, I'm not gonna want to eat in front of him.
I'm not gonna want to play basketball or eat pancakes. I don't know if you've seen the Chappelle Show.
Yep.
Play him in a game of basketball, and next thing you know, he's making flapjacks because he's sorry that you lost.
Game.
Blouses. Would you like some? Oh, the mic muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Where? Yeah. Where did we go?
If Prince beat me in a game of basketball, I'll let him make me pancakes.
Yeah.
He's got to throw chocolate chips in them, though.
There's no if. He's going to beat me in a game of basketball. I think I would preemptively start the pancakes for him.
Because you know you're going to lose?
Just put the ingredients all out.
Hey,
right
everything's set out there for you, dog. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm not good at basketball as it is, but I'd let Prince break my ankles.
Oh,
So the next part of that question is, what are you serving, though?
my pops is doing all the cooking. All the cooking. He's got the chicken. He's got to have the collard greens. He's got to have the ribs. Might have my brother-in-law make some jerk chicken.
Man, that's the most north side shit.
Yeah, we having a straight north side cookout. Everybody's getting a pass to the cookout.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last cookout.
I would have exactly. I'd have Prince make the pancakes.
Yep.
I'd have Prince make the pancakes, and my brothers, because I'm on my father's side of Native American. My brothers and my aunts and uncles, they make really good fry bread.
Mm-hmm.
I personally can't make it, but I leave that in the hands of the professionals. But if my brothers are drinking, then they just end up burning the shit. Then it don't even taste good. Then it just tastes like Crisco grease with breading in it.
Then have them make it before you start drinking.
I try to tell those fuckers that in Thanksgiving, but they didn't listen.
I mean,
by the time I got there, they're a whole, drinking just, a whole 12-pack deep. And I'm like, man, you guys already messed up the fry bread.
Let's see what happened was.
I'm snitching. I'm telling mom. Y'all gonna be grounded. Go to your room. Kennel up.
Kennel up.
Kennel up is wild.
Kennel up. You done fucked up the fry bread. Kennel up.
Is there going to be any features on the new album?
You know what? We got one feature for the album so far. to be 100% honest with you, we've tried, and if there's people watching this, especially local artists that are going to get butthurt, I don't give a fuck. We've tried reaching out to quite a few people, right? And these people that we reach out to, they're local artists. These guys know who we are, and they know we've been doing this for a minute. I've tried reaching out. I do a lot of the communicating for features. Jay don't like talking to people, which is fine. So I do a lot of the communicating, and I've tried reaching out to local talent. A lot of them are like, yeah, send me the track. Crickets. I don't hear shit for weeks and months.
Yeah.
So the only time we've had real success with features is by reaching out to established artists like Bizarre, Liquid Assassin, Fraser Boy, because they do that for a living and they're about business.
Yes.
So, and when I'm reaching out to these local artists, I'm not expecting shit for free. If you want to talk business, let's talk business. You know, I mean, if you want something thrown your way, cool, we can do that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk. So we have one artist featured on the album so far. We're not going to be feature focused for this project, I don't think, and we haven't been. But we have one artist that came through on the album. He did it on a song that we've had in the vault for quite some time because we didn't feel it was a great fit for Scorched Earth.
Yep.
At least from what the sound we were going for. But we feel like that song now is a better fit for this project. And when we originally recorded the song, we didn't have a feature in there. That's something that we sent to him once we realized that this song is a better fit for the project. And when he sent it back, we were both
phenomenal.
We were happy with it. So
I don't even want to put my verse on here now. We're gonna leave it like this.
right. So we'll reach out to people who want to work with us. We'll put it at that. I mean, we've tried talking business. If someone's not interested, then fuck it. We'll move on.
One of my brothers actually just expressed interest, so we might rope him in on this project.
If we can ever get him to the damn studio.
It's called waterboarding.
Waterboarding.
that might work.
That just might be it.
We gotta find a stiff sock under a bed and water.
No stiff socks.
Wild. Wow.
So,
Emotional, damn it.
Wild.
Oh man.
Melanie, you know this is nothing new.
I'm not surprised. Still wild.
See, washcloths don't work. They're gonna be like, that's clean. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I mean,
You bring out something else, then they'll cave in.
Right?
Put a whole big old towel, you know what I mean?
A towel that you wiped your ass with.
No, it's clean. Everything's clean.
That ain't scary. That ain't scary. Ooh, smells like Tide. Ooh.
maybe some Ajax.
Yeah.
Yeah, but drowning in Tide is terrifying.
I mean, you'll smell good when you die.
Fresh breath.
For real.
That's your mouth.
Oh.
They can clean it up with Orbits.
You gotta think about it. People were eating them for a while, so
Man.
Hey, if you're dumb enough to eat it, we don't need you.
That's
If you're
natural
dumb enough,
TikTok,
you are
cleaning out the gene pool since 2020.
for real. If you're dumb enough to eat it, we don't need you. We don't need you reproducing.
Right.
Well, it's us.
Yeah. I've never not once looked at a Tide Pod and was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's throw it in the food. Not once.
Blueberries and mint. Yum.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
For real. This is a weird looking
I'm trying
gusher.
to think of a defense for them, and I can't.
Nah, I don't even try
And
to.
I like to eat.
No, well, the second I see you DoorDash and Tide Pods, I'm out. Dude. I'm out. I'm like, I won't see you next weekend because you won't be here.
What are you doing with those Tide Pods? My snacks.
We'll be
These
buying
new
it.
ones look just like Gushers.
Yeah. me and Mom will be picking out an extra wide casket for your ass if you start
Oh,
eating Tide Pods.
shit.
Let them. Let them.
Gushers.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
That's it.
Oh.
That's a weird tasting schnozberry, I'm assuming.
What does a schnozberry taste like?
I don't know. You got to ask Willy Wonka on that one.
The schnoz?
At least it's not.
Schnozberry.
Hey, as long as it's not dingleberry, you're fine.
Aw, man.
At least you'll live. You'll live eating a dingleberry. You won't live eating a fucking Tide Pod.
Yeah, but it's gonna taste pretty shitty though.
That's all right. That's what mouthwash is for.
I think I'll take the Tide Pod, man.
You know what comes
That's
after?
And
You know what comes
I
after
don't want to
69?
put anything with the
Mouthwash.
word in or and around my mouth.
Hey, I'll save that for the porn sites.
Oh my god.
And that's where the stiff sock came from.
No, I came from underneath your bed.
Y'all should just start a show. I'm just saying, like, you should just start your own like YouTube channel and just go live and talk shit together.
If we put up a audio setup of the shit that we talk in the studio, music would never get done.
No.
just put music behind it.
We play Prince music.
Two birds, one stone.
Just let
Yeah.
your soul glow.
You play Prince music, but you got to make the pancakes too.
I'm down.
ASMR of us baking pancakes while Prince music plays in the background.
There you go.
Yep, and purple high heels.
$1 million idea. We got to do it before someone else steals that idea.
That seems like something. The only way you're making money on that is if people can see it.
I mean, maybe we also, have our socks and shoes off and get our feet in the video while we're making it. Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna purify myself in the lakes of Minnetonka.
Yes. We can
I
cook
mean-
everything with water from Lake Minnetonka.
I would suggest not doing that, sir.
No.
But that's just me.
It's purified.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get superpowers. Sorry, kids.
I don't know. Prince made a naked broad jump in. He's crafty. I think we'll get our pancake water from the lakes of Minnetonka.
But it was Prince, though. Like, come on.
Hey, man, I think Prince can swindle me into jumping into Lake Minnetonka naked.
All you got to do is tell me there's pancakes out there.
Definitely Purple Rain.
Oh yeah, and I got to be on the back of his purple bike.
I'm
Dress up
Hey,
dress up like
picturing it
Grimace.
right now.
Hey, in all seriousness, no, that bike in Purple Rain was bad as shit though.
Yeah.
That was a dope bike. I wonder where that bike is now. It's probably worth.
Where are they now?
Where's Prince's bike now?
Somewhere in a dirty alley, strung out on drugs.
Yes, you know, we keep referencing Prince, but Purple Rain is an amazing movie, and I
Oh yeah, it is.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'd like to see that. And Morris Day and The Time too. Those guys are fucking dope. They're so slick.
Yeah.
I got to see those guys live.
Are you as worried about the Michael Jackson biopic being bad as I am? It doesn't occur to you. You don't think about it. I can tell by the look on your face.
Yes.
I
I am. When I went to see Screams, we saw the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be such a hit or miss. Like,
Yeah, it's like
such
it'll
a hit
either
or
be
miss.
great or terrible.
Exactly. I'll have to go see it though. I still have to go see
They
it.
gotta have whoever's playing Michael Jackson hang a full grown man off the balcony.
Full grown man. Well, that is like his uncle or something.
It's his nephew.
His nephew, yeah.
Yeah. I think the actor they picked is Michael Jackson's nephew.
That's actually pretty dope. That's cool.
So
Didn't he have a monkey?
didn't he have a monkey?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah, His name was Bubbles.
He's
Yo,
a
he-
famous monkey. He's
he
a very
better- yeah.
famous monkey.
He better be in the movie. He better be dangling him off the balcony.
Is Bubbles even
No,
alive?
that's Blanket.
Yeah, but you gotta.
There's pillow, blanket, and there was one other.
Blanket.
That's what they called him, Blanket.
He's talking about hanging Bubbles.
Pillow and Blanket. Was he naming his kids after a fucking home?
Because he didn't want to say their name. He didn't want them to be in the public eye like that. And then he dangled him from a balcony. But anyways, I digress. He put a blanket on his head.
I'm gonna start naming my kids after furniture like king
Bet.
size mattress and L-shaped couch.
Oh, that's a good one. L-shaped couch is my favorite.
Yeah,
And the one that annoys you the
No,
most.
good stripper names too, right?
yeah. I don't know if I want to be danced on by someone named queen size bed though.
Queen size bed.
Unless she.
I mean,
I hope she's not big.
She gotta be with a name like Queen
She,
size.
she ain't a lady if she ain't 380.
Say
what?
Yeah, no.
you know,
Ah, shit.
Strippers are usually named after alcohol and shit they can't afford, like Porsche, Alizé, Diamond,
Mercedes.
Mercedes,
Mortgage.
Tesla. Did you say Morgan?
he just said mortgage. Mel, we're clipping that. He just said mortgage.
He said
Um,
mortgage.
He just said mortgage.
He said mortgage, car payment, rent.
Y'all are wild. We have lost control. I
No.
was expecting it, honestly.
Hammer nails, get over here.
Hair nails, get over here.
We made it further than I thought.
See biscuit weave, come over here and dance on my lap.
Premium gas.
Premium gas, cigarettes in
Gallon.
Minneapolis,
Gallon of milk.
carton of eggs.
Jet Set Holiday.
Just
No.
holiday.
Mel, you got some egg money.
I got the egg
See,
money.
You got the egg money.
I got the egg money.
You got
The
egg
economy
money?
is bad. You ain't gonna catch me throwing dollars at a strip club. I'm throwing quarters like a Make-A-Wish well.
I'm throwing goddamn Ronald McDonald dollars.
I'm throwing Monopoly money.
Yeah, he gotta be sitting there with a stack of Monopoly money, like hey, what's up, girl?
What color you want, baby?
Like, girl, you know I'm the bank.
Make this check bounce like that ass.
Well, you got plenty of clips on this one, Roger.
Yeah. Yeah,
Plenty.
I'll throw that bitch in Opus clips later.
Lord.
Fuck, we went from Prince pancakes to stripper names. Somebody find the conductor and get this thing back on the rail.
We've lost it.
That's all right. That's the most fun.
We've lost it, but I don't care. We're having fun.
Yep. A wild ride's a good ride.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking of names.
This is gonna be a thing until we go to bed. We're gonna be texting each other names of other shit.
Like, hey, you see my boy Gaslight Rant? I can't find him anywhere.
Yep.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
See
shit.
when we started, Robert.
I know.
That's how you get us going. Stripper names and Prince pancakes.
How did we even get there?
Bro, we shifted so many topics in such a short amount of time. It's amazing.
I think
Got ADHD here.
Yup.
I kind of want to throw this in the mix.
Oh, here we go.
If it
We
did
have
work,
fireworks.
yeah.
Stripper names got to be grand finale. There's some more shit you probably can't afford.
You go back there at the grand finale in the VIP.
Yeah. Go back in the VIP section.
Not the VIP section.
Yep.
You see what
Robert.
happened was
Robert, bring us back.
Through school.
Robert, bring us
I-
back.
This is-
all right. So I'll go with the deep question then. to bring us back to normal. See,
Normal? Oh God, here we go.
I mean, technically it's not normal, but whatever. You're 8. You have to write your letter to your 8-year-old self. What would you tell yourself?
Man.
Run.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said run.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dodge this.
Yeah. Knowing what I know now, one of them being patience. I can still be an impatient person, but after having kids, I've learned to be more patient. And probably tell myself it's not so cool being an adult because you got bills and shit, dude. Stop trying to grow up so damn quick. Because there are a lot of people when you're teenagers, you want to do adult shit. You want to act like an adult. And usually when you're in your teenage years and you take that and run with it, that's when you end up going to jail. That's when you end up being mixed in with the wrong people. You know, and Jay and I, when we were younger, we've done our fair share of stupid shit. You know, with dumb people, wrong place, wrong time stuff. But as we're older now, we know better. But if I could say anything to my 8-year-old self, it would be that. Be more patient and stop trying to be a fucking adult, dude. You still got to live. You still got kid years to live. You know?
Right. Even the teens now, they want to grow up real fast. And I'm like, my
You know-
kids, I'm like, no. Stay a kid as long as you can.
My daughter's 8 years old, and I know I'm gonna hit that the teenage hormone years.
8 already.
You know, and that's gonna be an interesting ride for sure. I think it's gonna be easier with my son than it would be with my daughter.
We got a 16 and a 14 years old. Like, yeah. Buckle up, Buttercup.
I'm gonna have to buy more nicotine pouches
Uh,
in order to deal with it.
The little boy is wild, but wild is one thing. The teenager attitude from the girls is wild.
Whew.
Yeah,
I think I get my feelings broken more at home than anywhere else.
for real. My daughter's 8 years old and she already acts like a goddamn teenager. I'm like, no more YouTube for you, you little shit.
Right?
You've been YouTubed
That's
out.
been her since like 4 years old, though.
For real. all the kids that age are YouTube shorts, and it's just, you know, I don't know.
Yes.
But you know, we did see, luckily for us, and even you guys too, we didn't grow up in the social media electronic era, right? Like,
No.
we grew up with video games, like we had Nintendos and shit.
Yes.
But
we were outside, bro. We were
Yeah,
playing
we were
basketball
outside,
every day.
you know? And you know, we'd be outside all day, and I knew it would be time to come in when my mom whistles. You know, she does that. I can't do that shit when you put your
Yep.
fingers in whatever.
My
But
folks told us if the street lights came on, you had 10 minutes to get your butt home.
yep.
And that was the rule. When that shit turns on, run.
And when my mom would whistle, you would hear that shit 2 blocks your way, and you're like, "Oh, there's mom."
Yep.
The only exception I had really was if I was at, the neighbor's house across the way. We could, it was safe. We can stay there till 10 o'clock at night, no problem.
Yeah, but you still didn't have a cell phone. It's
Still
either
gotta
you
call
had
and
to take
check in, say,
you had to
hey,
take the
how
phone
was
there, or for me, I had to go home and be like, "Hey, can I stay at the
Yep,
neighbor's
yep.
house till like 10 o'clock?" And then yes, and she'd stay outside, watch me walk, and go in the neighbor's house, and then, okay,
Yes.
well, call me before you come back. And I'd call her so she'd walk outside to watch me come back.
Yep. Send up.
Well, we had
smoke.
beepers though.
Yep.
We had beepers back then.
I
I
remember.
thought those were the coolest things in the 90s.
Well, now if you
Right?
got a beeper now, you're getting made fun of. But I remember. Shit, man. I remember going to the corner store. Don't call me until after 9 o'clock. That's when they're free.
Yes, don't
Yeah.
call me, text me, or what are
Yeah.
you doing calling me before 9
Like you had
o'clock?
certain friends who could text and only text, and you had other friends who was like, "Nah, don't text me. Call me after this time." Like,
Right.
you ain't got no text, bro. Like, what?
No.
I don't give a shit who's dying. Tell me after 9.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't care what happened. Don't call me before 9 o'clock.
Call the house phone, dummy.
Yep. I remember, yeah, landlines. That was another thing
God,
too.
you remember when you had DSL or was it dial up?
Dial up.
And
Dial up. Yep.
you didn't have a separate line, and somebody called. There goes your
Oh,
internet.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Trying to make a call, you pick up the phone and it's screaming in your ear.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
get off the internet.
Slows down whatever online computer game you're playing, fucking it up.
Being able to hijack somebody else's phone call while they were on it, that's something like
Yep.
kids will never understand.
Yep.
Just imagine
up the-
like talking on
pick
your
up the
cell phone and you
receiver.
hear your mom.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I know who you're dating. Click.
Oh shoot. No, times have changed a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
lot.
I mean, we got, literally the entire world in your back pocket.
Yep.
It's crazy.
What's crazy to me is that there's still people that, don't know how to use the internet, I guess, and
Fuck, man.
fact checked. Everything's at just there at the tip of your fingertip. Just look for it. Just
with all the
research.
shit going on now, I wish I didn't know the internet.
I don't watch the news and I stay away from
don't.
anything. I can't. My heart is too frail for everything going on in the world right now.
And plus, it's healthy to take breaks from social media too, because I mean, there's been times where I'm doom scrolling through Instagram, watching workout videos or music or whatever the fuck your algorithm gives you.
The algorithm gets worse every day, I feel like.
I know, but there's times where I've caught myself scrolling through Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, and you just get depressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I don't mind just Benson goth chicks, but
Hey.
I mean that's all I get. All I get is goth chicks drinking a white monster and jumping up and down.
It's hard
So
to be depressed.
I'm not depressed about that, but
I who would?
I'm depressed for those goth chicks. Why are they so sad?
You are
Because it
fucking
was just a phase, Mom.
speaking of that, can you read my shirt or no?
I need a hug from a bad bitch.
Hey. Particularly one with daddy issues.
Particularly.
I mean,
You're
Everybody
getting pretty
need-
specific now.
hey, everybody needs love. It don't matter.
No, I agree. Everybody needs love, but you need to have love with the least amount of headaches as possible.
I mean,
Everybody needs love, but peace is a whole lot nicer.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yep.
That part.
yeah.
So you guys planning on doing some shows
I was
along with the new album?
I got a friend asking me about doing some stuff, so we just might start getting out there and doing some things.
Yeah, and we were just talking to Rob about this earlier. Minneapolis, the Twin Cities in particular, it's hard. The city doesn't do a lot of hip hop shows.
Yeah.
Because of sometimes the bullshit that comes with it. I mean, when we were younger, when we were in middle school and high school, you could go to places like Fifth Element and First Ave and all these places that had open mic and hip hop shows. Now, a lot of places don't have them or want them because they're afraid of fights, shootings. Not saying that like our music, like we don't make fucking gun violent music, you know what I mean? But
Speak for yourself. My shit's gangster.
yeah. All right.
No, I know what you mean. They're afraid of the crowd.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of places in Minneapolis just don't do that anymore. Which makes it hard. There's like a handful, a select few, but even the places that are doing it aren't really necessarily the best places that you want to be around.
Yeah.
I mean, I could sit here and name drop, but I'm not going to shit on anyone's parade, but it's hard. It's not like how it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's a lot harder now.
And even like not just on the venue side, but even on the artist side, like Mike said, there's a lot of places you just really don't want to go. Like there's places we could go perform that I don't want to go perform because again, like of the element. Like a lot of times here in Minneapolis, every time you go out, chances are something will pop off at some point.
Yeah.
and you can usually like read the temperature in the room, and you can feel when it's about to happen.
Yeah.
So I guess for like right now, you're just going to stay in the lab and see what happens from there.
Yep. And that's honestly where we're kind of the most happiest too, is coming together, creating things. Music for us in all aspects of it, when it comes to writing, recording, and putting it together, it became a therapeutic outlet
Mhm.
for us. Being able to write stories and write, and then find the best piece of music for it and make it and tweak it in a way that we like it and that we would want people to hear. It's become very therapeutic. I mean, it even was when we were in middle school and high school,
Mhm.
but even around that time, we were just kind of like just fucking around and having fun, which we still do, but we take it more seriously as far as like a craft, an artistic
Yeah.
thing. But it's become a great outlet for both of us though.
Like in high school, there was definitely a bit of that drive, that desire to want to get famous and become rich, right? But it's really become more of, this is the art. It's not so much the performance for us these days. Like when we were young, we did perform a lot, loved performing. But these days, it's less about the performance and more about crafting this piece of art that people can reflect on time and time again.
Right.
So
And
it's
then-
more of a therapy session.
It's become that. And when we first started doing music, we were still trying to find ourselves as far as artists and sounds. But now we've learned what makes statues because we've been doing this stuff for so long, and we have albums that you can listen to and that shows that. And as the more we're making music and being together, the more we're able to find what's us.
Mhm.
And I think we've got that nailed down pretty good.
So before we actually wrap this up, guys, Mel, do you have anything you want to ask?
Oh, you're muted.
Are you
You're
muted,
still-
Mel?
Sorry, guys. I pretty much that's what I wanted to know. When the album comes out, features. I mean, I'm curious about the music a lot because I can't wait to see what this one sounds like. You guys can find their music on all streaming platforms. Any trick on finding you guys? Because if you type statues, there's usually like a lot that pops up.
Yes, I've come across that problem too. Looking,
I got a Statue of Liberty earlier.
Yeah. I mean, when you look us up on platforms, you usually I usually make it a thing for when there is a picture to show. It's our faces, so it's easier to find. I mean, you can always type in
The album name,
the album name and song
statues.
titles, and usually that'll pop up our entire discography. But we're on Facebook, Instagram, Thread. That's pretty much about it for now that I got to set up with. And then it's available everywhere you get music, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, YouTube, everything's wherever you get music at.
You ever think of a TikTok that would probably bring more traction? It's a happening place to be.
You know what? You're probably absolutely right. But the thing is that I've tried to limit social media intake, and I mainly run the social media accounts. I mean,
Okay, so I
Jay
understand
does once in a while too. But when it comes to like posting videos, pictures, whatever, and communicating, I do a lot of that. And the thing is my time is very limited with like work and kids and music. I try not to sink myself so much into social media. And I feel like if I add other things like TikTok and more of those things, I'm just going to be doing this the whole time.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not an avenue that we're completely disregarding. But as of right now, it's just those few social media platforms that we have now. And if anybody wants to, like on Instagram, like there's people that message us and communicate with us. Sometimes me and Jay will personally talk to a few people that have questions or that are interested in music. So when we do have the time, we will actually respond to DMs, you know.
So
That's
that goes-
amazing because a lot of artists don't take the time to answer any DMs. So
No, I mean, it's not like we get flooded
Right.
with them, you know, like we'll get one that comes across once in a while, somebody who has a question or someone who's interested, and we'll take the time to converse very shortly
And
You
that's the nice thing about, kind of keeping that in our own hands as opposed to having like a social media manager do all that. Like we could have somebody bumping everything out to Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, all of that. But then it's just less personal. It personally it drives me as an artist when I see those interactions, when I get to have those interactions. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Like as an artist and as a fan of the craft, like that's just amazing to be able to have that kind of connection with somebody.
And then you also gain lifelong listeners too by personally interacting with individuals instead of having some third party person, answer the shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what we're looking for when we make our music. We want to have lifelong listeners. I mean, we just, not only do we do this for ourselves, but we release the music because we want other people to hear what we have to say.
Because we want to make those connections.
Right.
So before we end this episode, you want to say anything to your fans?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with us. Thanks for being patient, because I know me and Jay and I don't crank out music we do, as far as time frame goes, we do all right. But sometimes it takes a year, sometimes it's 2 years. But thanks for sticking with us. And like I was telling Rob earlier too, that we get a lot of love from the rock community and metal community, more so than hip hop. And it's been like that. It's been like that ever since we went on Melanie's show, and it's still like that. And I want everybody to love our music, no matter where you're from, what genre you're from. But it's the support has been awesome, and we're going to continue to do it as long as people will listen.
Absolutely. Like I said, I can't wait to hear the new album. We're going to keep an eye on the release date.
Yeah.
If you guys need some help with some promo, you guys know where to find me. We can always help and share out and try to get you guys a big boom on your promo for the release.
Yeah.
It was really nice having you guys and talking to you guys. It's always a blast. I mean, there's never a dull moment with these two. I promise.
And Melanie usually gets the first dibs on sneak peeks whenever we make new shit too. So Melanie's usually the first person I'll bring it to outside of some immediate family. But
I appreciate that, because it makes me giddy. I'm like, yay, new music.
Yeah. No, we do appreciate it.
Rob, want to lead us out?
All right. You can find this on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch is just Concert Rob, because it will let me finish what the hell I was saying. I don't use underscores. I will see you guys next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. Go to the Facebook page to see who's coming on. Also, hop over to TikTok, because I'm going to be over there as well soon. And follow myself, follow Mel. She's already over there. And of course, follow these guys right here. And I will see you guys next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Then the following Wednesday, the following Sunday. You'll be seeing my face a lot.
He's a busy man.
A lot of things just came up. So yeah, you're going to see me in all different places.
That's what's up.
And also, if you need a season's greetings, I'm on Cameo, so look for me there. Have a great night, guys. Thank you for everything. And Mel, I'll see you in about an hour.
Yes. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.